Chip Kelly. What is going on in Philadelphia?
Who knows? Philadelphia, we have a problem. I have no idea what Chip Kelly motive or moves. The trading of Nick Foles for Sam Bradford.
They traded Nick Foles
for Sam, a injury-plagued quarterback who
tore his ACL twice, and in St. Louis he really wasn't that. I don't say he wasn't that great of a quarterback because he really didn't have that much help around him, in the receiver corps. But he really hasn't proven himself in this league, and to give up a proven quarterback like Nick Foles, he's a little proven, but not so much proven. But to give him up is I don't know.
It's big.
It's huge. Huge.
The letting Jeremy Maclin walk to his old coach in Kansas City, go back to Andy Reid. That's
big a red flag. Okay, let me pose this for you. Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah.
Jeremy Maclin.
Pro Bowls.
LaShawn McCoy.
Top 5 running back.
Gone. Who stays? Who has stayed through all this? Who has stayed? Riley Cooper has stayed.
Riley, number 14, Riley.
No, I'm not saying that it's a black and white thing, but for him to stay and to have all those proven guys go, and to rely on your receiving corps of Riley Cooper and Jordan Matthews.
Jordan Matthews, I will give up.
But he's unproven.
Yeah, he's up and coming. Jordan Matthews, I have confidence in him.
But he's just unproven. And to Riley Cooper's your number 1 receiver. With the whole controversy, I don't understand how the whole controversy happened last year.
Yeah.
Where he was at the country club, inebriated per se, but for him to still be there, it speaks to a bigger picture. I'm not saying that Chip Kelly's a racist or he doesn't like black players, because there are obviously black players on the team like Darren Sproles.
Yeah.
But to see that he wants a culture where you can go out and to degrade a human race, but you won't allow people who have produced under your system, because when you got there, these players were there.
Yeah.
But Riley Cooper stays, and he's not even proven in your system to the extent of those other players, and he goes out and embarrasses himself, his organization, his family, his name, to do that, and he stays.
It's crazy.
That is insane, because that is bad PR. Public relations. The public is relating your organization to a white male who can go out inebriated per se, but he can go out and act a fool with his carelessness of words, his choice of words towards another race that's predominant on your team and in the NFL and in every league except probably baseball and NHL.
The culture that he's creating right now is,
if I don't like you, get out.
Yeah, in a sense, because I don't understand, how do you trade? No, the trade. Let's talk about the trade itself for LaShawn McCoy. The trade to go
Kiko Alonso.
Now I will say Kiko Alonso is he will be a productive linebacker in this league, but the value of the trade, because Kiko had a torn ACL, correct?
Exactly.
A torn ACL. So you trade a injured player for, even though LaShawn McCoy had his struggles this year, but he was still, like how you said, a proven back in this league. A top 5 back that you can make any argument across the board that LaShawn McCoy...
Top three.
Yeah, LaShawn McCoy is a player that any GM would want on their team.
Exactly.
And it was like, when Rex Ryan... I would love to have seen Rex Ryan's face when they got the call and said, LaShawn McCoy for Kiko. I mean, his eyes lit up in excitement. He was like, and pulled the trigger on it. So, I mean, Chip Kelly, and the rumors still about him possibly trading up to get Marcus Mariota in the draft.
I don't believe
it's still swirling around, but it's as if you got to look at how Chip Kelly has gone about his past few years in Philly, of the playing style that he has. What players now does he have that fits that system?
He has a lot of Oregon players.
Isn't like four? He has like, isn't?
I think he has 6 that he's brought in.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm done with this. I'm done with this subject because I just can't. I just don't understand. I don't understand.
That's why when you get a head coach too much power.
Crazy. Let's look at the NBA and the injuries have come up. You know, we just saw that Durant is out indefinitely.
Shut down.
Russell Westbrook is by himself. You got Derrick Rose, Kobe Bryant, Carmelo Anthony, Durant, like we said. Serge Ibaka's out for 4 to 6 weeks. Bradley Beal has had injury issues. Chris Bosh has blood clots. Paul George is still recovering from his broken leg in the Olympics. Or not the Olympics, I'm sorry. The USA, international. The NBA has become, I don't want to say it's become a watered down league, but last year, you had Rose and Bryant out. This year, they're still out. Melo's out, Durant's out, Ibaka's out, Bosh
these
out.
are like star.
These are star all stars, and they're falling like fireflies. And the NBA has it. I feel like it needs to correct its injury issues to keep the public involved. Because are you gonna watch the Lakers avidly if Kobe's not playing?
No.
Are you gonna watch the Bulls if Derrick Rose isn't playing?
No.
Are you gonna watch the Knicks if Melo ain't playing?
Who watches the Knicks?
Period. So exactly. So
nobody watches the Knicks.
Exactly. So I feel like the NBA could have a viewership issue if all these injuries just keep falling.
And it's really sad because, and you could also throw in Anthony Davis, even though he just returned off his injury. But these are your blockbuster face of the NBA players. Like Derrick Rose, MVP 2011. You have Kobe Bryant, top 5 all-time players. Carmelo Anthony just won a scoring title a couple years ago. Kevin Durant, probably the #2 best player in the league right now. Ibaka, top big man. Bradley Beal, one of the best upcoming shooters in the NBA for a fact. Chris Bosh, the key piece. I hate how people kind of diss Chris Bosh in the fact. I really feel like Chris Bosh is a possible Hall of Famer.
Whoa.
Chris Bosh is a possible Hall of Famer.
Whoa.
Chris Bosh is a possible Hall of Famer. Yes.
Whoa.
He has the resume.
He has things on his resume. He doesn't have a resume.
Chris Bosh.
He has things.
Chris Bosh has a Hall of Fame. Chris Bosh has a Hall of Fame
talent.
Resume.
Hall of Fame talent.
He has a Hall of Fame
talent.
Resume.
No. This is about injuries. This isn't about Chris Bosh.
Okay, yeah, you're right. This is not about Chris Bosh. Paul George, man, seeing him go down like that over the
last year he was the one that really challenged LeBron James, because nobody in the East could really counter LeBron James, from the forward and the 2-guard position. Well, Paul George went up against him last year's conference finals and the year before that conference finals to really one up him.
Push the envelope.
Exactly. So when he's out, name a forward in the East right now that can guard LeBron?
A forward in the East.
A forward or a 2-guard that can guard LeBron consistently.
Consistently?
Yeah.
Hey, you tell me.
Melo's out. Paul George is out. And besides, and those people aren't even. And Paul George is comparable, but he doesn't excel in stopping LeBron. I mean, nobody stops LeBron. No. But for somebody even
to contain him,
exactly.
Somebody to put a body
in front of him,
not scared. They can go up there and guard him around the perimeter and run around the court up and down. There's nobody else in the East for a fact who even could live up to that.
So with all these injuries, you pretty much look at the NBA landscape, and then you see the MVP race. You got Steph Curry, you got LeBron, obviously, who will always be a perennial MVP candidate.